from the American, the James Madison Dukes, taking on last year's national champion, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Polligan, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Dukes will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will go on the attack first. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid route on the last play gives this offense another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ware.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They've got it to the the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that. Find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
They bring him down with a big play. Will move the sticks. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Seminoles! Their score of the game goes up. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So James Madison's offense has its first opportunity of the day. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The dude's in the hurry up. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right, man. You got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Finds the tight end. All down the middle, move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Noles look to do some damage in the red zone. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Defense rolls. Deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He wants to throw it again. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Dukes want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quick release by the QB. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Dukes. Got it, looking for the first down. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again, up 10-3. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it set up on the outside. Turns it on at midfield. He's loose. The tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, no!
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The 18 unit on the field. The extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by just 4 to USC.
Looking for a man. It's McConnell.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
So now it's 2nd and long.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Open areas. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Dukes are on the move. After run, now throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Under fire. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play well. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The Dukes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4
that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Gets it past the marker. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. The tag. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Dukes are in the hurry-up.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He's got the back in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The inside handoff. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. After the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Vacano. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front to get.
Breaks into the open. And the explosive explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Throws to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Running to Green. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Seminole. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockney and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by a field goal over USC. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's McConnell. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Noles. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he picks up a huge... of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's McConnell. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Knowles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting 1st downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And they're showing you their intent intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take it.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
Yes, he's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Dukes want to crank the tempo. To the air. It's McConnell. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throws to the tight end. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab, goes to the middle. It's Hunter. They've got the 1st down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. He leaves it with his back. Still on his feet at the 40. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown Seminoles. And once he found open space,
defensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on.
The Seminoles will kick it away to start the second half. He'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense got him at the 27. And the Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Dukes line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Noles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a crease. It's Poe. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, no! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. He is dialed in. Dave, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to USC.
Quick release on the RPO.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And they'll just down it right there.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give from the gun. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Got the first down and more. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The give to the tailback. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll give it to the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Florida State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Madison, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And wings it incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Looking to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let us find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, give on the inside. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Ware. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. On the run, it's Shields.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Slithers into space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Now, 4th down.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They'll send the tight end in motion. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll try to pop the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, the ground game. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
At the 6-yard line.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Dukes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Power football with the run. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Harvin. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. And the Dukes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. He'll return it from around the 50. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these up. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. Season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.